I'm like, what?
He just knows. If you know, you know.
No, when you call, it's bad news. When I call, it's happy fucking Friday.
Well, then I might as well play the theme now. Perfect.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Boom.
The fact that I can do all this on my phone is absolutely astounding. Anyway, have a nice show, gentlemen.
All right. Adios. AJ, good morning. Aren't you glad we're Bulldog-less today?
Hi, Jacko.
Hey.
Well, he's still on air, so I can't say yes.
Well, yes, you can. Go ahead. Be yourself.
Hi, Jacko.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good. Good. Hang in there. We gotta do our announcement. We gotta do our partners here first.
Yes, sir.
You're used to hogging the microphone, but you have to wait a minute. Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge. Last night, Bulldog and I did a video interview with Mr. Bob that we're gonna play on Monday, but it was outstanding. You can't miss it. If you ever want to start off your day with some good vibes and some good feelings, listen to Mr. Bob. He was hilarious. He was uplifting. He gave a history of how he started the outreach and what his mission is all about. It's very inspiring. So look for it on Monday to air at like 8:35 after AJ's segment, of course. AJ, are you going to be home for Memorial Day?
Yeah, I'll be home. I'm going home today.
Okay. Will you be back to your house on Monday? Where will you be?
I'll probably be at my house.
Okay.
At my parents'.
All right, we'll text you. We still should be having a show. I'll contact with Bulldog and get back to you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Cool, Mr. Bob, very cool.
Mr. Bob, very cool.
Mr. Bob, very cool. Another thing with Mr. Bob, we talked about volunteering, and if you have kids who are teenagers, they have teenage board members for Mr. Bob's. They're like youths in training. So you can get started early on this path and really make a lot of difference in people's lives. It's wonderful. So find out more about donations, about donating your time, if you want to donate money, Mr. Bob's underthebridge.org. All right, Java House. Do you like coffee, AJ?
No, sir. I do.
I might kick you off the show.
I do like Java House though because it's a sponsor.
Okay, very good. They have other things besides coffee. Do you like hot chocolate?
Yes, sir.
All right. They have great. My dad didn't like coffee, but he thought the Java House's coffee was the world's best. So he loved it. Whenever I would go there, he'd say, "I'll take one." So I always had to pick one up for him. So that they have other stuff. They also have other moon milks, handmade sodas, all kinds of good stuff. And AJ, you like to eat, don't you?
I do.
They have excellent bakery. They make an monkey sandwich, which is like a bagel with peanut butter and bananas. And they have breakfast sandwiches, all kinds of good stuff. Java House. So we're going to have to take you there someday, dude.
Yeah, live show.
Okay. Mel's. You ever hear this guy named Mel?
Yeah, Mel the man.
What do you like about Mel?
I just, honestly, this is very personal for me. I just like the fact that he helps people, and he doesn't ask for any credit about it. He just likes to help people. In fact, small plug, I have a meeting with Mel next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
The 6th.
That would be the following Tuesday. So 2 weeks from Tuesday. A week from this coming Tuesday. So not this coming one, but the one after. Okay.
2 weeks from Tuesday. Me and the agent.
And what do you and the agent?
Yes.
And Mel, there's 3 people I don't trust individually, and put them all together, and it's even worse.
Yes, sir.
Why? What the hell is going on? What are you meeting about? Can you say, or is it hush hush?
Well, my dad wants to do some sponsorship deals with Mel.
Oh, okay, that's good.
For Cola Company.
Good.
Yeah, so that would be nice.
That would be nice. and then he'll never get rid of you, Mel. Well, if your dad's working with him too, God.
No, I like Mel. He's fun. Like I get Tuesdays. Most Tuesdays I go to the office actually.
Okay, well that's next week. You got to so next week, and so let's see. A week from Saturday is the 3rd, and then the following Saturday.
Zach's run is the 10th, correct?
Yep, that's what I was getting to. If you wouldn't keep interrupting me, God, get some manners, dude.
Sorry, man.
You're not sorry. You're insincere. But so the 10th is when Zach DeBoer is going to be running an ultra marathon, 100 miles. And if you want to be part of it, catch part of the action, sponsor something, give something, check out the melscharities.org. You can get more details there, or their Facebook or Instagram pages.
Yeah, I was gonna say go to his Instagram. They just put up a nice video of what Zach is doing and a nice video of like what it's all going through and where it's all going. So check that out if you get a chance. It's really cool.
It is cool. It's only like 3 minutes long. Maybe we can play that on the show next week if Bulldog ever stops skipping out of the show and gets with it. Do you think he ever will? Do you think Bulldog will ever pull his own weight, AJ?
I love Bulldog's dedication because we're on Bulldog time.
That's not the answer I was looking for. I'm about to remove you from the stream.
I'm kidding.
We're on Bulldog time. Don't ever let him hear that. God, he's got a big enough head. Jeez.
It is pretty big.
It is huge. It's huge. Today is National Blueberry Cheesecake Day.
Ooh.
Have you ever had blueberry cheesecake?
No.
I haven't either.
It sounds enticing though.
It does. Enticing? What do you go into Bulldog's old fart language school?
No.
It sounds enticing.
That's not good. It just sounds enticing.
Okay. Legend has it that blueberry cheesecakes were fed to the athletes at the Olympic Games in Greece, the ancient Olympic Games. How'd you like to eat a wedge of blueberry cheesecake and then run a 100-yard dash? I don't think so. It is also National Cherry Dessert Day. So you can fill in the blank of what dessert you like. Do you like cherry? Do you like cherries?
The only thing I like is cherry cola.
What?
Yeah.
No. First of all, nobody likes cherry cola if you're not from the South. Where are you from? Were you born in Mississippi or Alabama?
No, I'm from Colder, Wisconsin.
Well, that's not South. How in the hell how is it possible for you to like cherry cola?
I just do.
So when you say cherry cola, do you mean like Dr. Pepper? That's kind of considered a cherry cola.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Pibb, you ever heard of that?
Uh-huh.
Do those bums at Pepsi have any cherry colas?
Hey, I gotta be careful that bum is pushing me tomorrow.
He might push you in the lake.
In the river.
Yeah. You don't like cherry pie? What?
I do.
Okay, well then you said the only cherry you like is cherry cola.
No, but I don't eat it on a consistent basis.
All right, fair enough. But does anybody eat any kind of pie on a consistent basis?
Apple.
You eat apple pie on a consistent basis. Do you like the hot apple pies that they have at McDonald's?
They're hard for me to eat.
Yeah, they're hard. Because they're so messy.
They fall apart.
Yeah, they're good though.
Yeah, they are.
They're kind of worth it. Pretty damn good. They used to have cherry pies at McDonald's. I don't think they have them anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so cherry cola is your jam. That's what you're going with.
Or I have a new jam too. It's called Starry. It's a Pepsi product.
I've been seeing a lot of ads for Starry.
It's very good. It's like a lemon lime. It's like a upgraded Sprite version.
Upgraded Sprite? You mean it's trying to be like 7-Up?
No, it's a lemon lime.
Well, that's what 7-Up is.
Yeah, it's like a 7-Up. It's not a. If I said it was a Sprite, my brother would kill me because it's not a Sprite. Because Sprite's not a Pepsi product. But yeah. So yeah.
A Sprite is Coke. Coke and Sprite. He says
Yeah.
7-Up is another one, and Pepsi now has Starry.
Star is very good. Very good. Very
Do
refreshing.
they have regular and diet Starry?
I don't know if they have diet.
Okay. Where did the Starry name come from? Do you know?
I'll have to ask my brother when he gets home. When he gets home this weekend.
Find out. Find out if they have diet as well.
They have a lot of ads for it though. They have a lot of sports ads too.
Oh my God! Every game I see them.
Mhm.
Speaking of games, do you know there were some sporting events going on yesterday?
Yeah. Do you know that if the Brewers don't pitch a shutout, they get shut out?
What is up with that?
It's simple math, Jack. If they don't pitch a shutout, they're not allowed to score runs.
That's the rule, huh?
No, I'm kidding.
No kidding.
But
Yesterday they started a guy who had been in baseball for like 11 years, and it was his first start ever.
Julio Teheran,
Yeah,
I've heard of him.
you did not.
Yeah, I did.
You are making that up. How can you smile and with a good conscience say you've ever heard of him before?
He pitched for the Braves
So?
for years.
Oh, come on.
He was a 2-time All-Star.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
As a middle reliever,
No, as a starter.
he was not a starter.
Yeah,
All-star.
his career record is 78 and 77 in 12 years.
AJ,
I'm not lying to you, Jack. I
you're on a roll of making things up today. You think because Bulldog's not here, you can just make up anything that comes to your mind and put it out there?
No, it's not. It's correct. I looked it up.
You looked it up.
They had it on stats yesterday.
What happened to him? When I saw him, he was doing pretty well.
He did 5 innings, 1 run, and they gave up 4 in the 8th.
Who gave him up?
The back end of the bullpen.
Oh, well.
Not Strzelecki or Williams though. It was just the other dudes.
Well, in fairness to the bullpen, if you can't score a run, you're not going to win anyway.
Yeah, right.
And
Actually, believe it or not, the Brewers got robbed of a homer yesterday. I believe it was. Let me think about it. Who it was?
Oh, it was early in the game, right?
It was changed the whole game.
It did not. It was a good catch.
It was a good catch. It was by a Yastrzemski, no less.
Yes, the Yastrzemski. And then the very next inning, what's our center fielder? Who's our center fielder now?
Weimer
had a nice catch. Wasn't quite as dramatic, but
he's
still
good, man. He's good on defense. That's why he's in the game.
He is good. He's fast.
Yeah.
Do you think Mitchell's out of a job if he comes back now? What's going to happen?
No, because Mitchell can hit.
Okay. Well, that's something they could use, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. So after this week, it's been a roller coaster with the Brewers. My question to you is: do the Brewers stink, or are they pretty good? Do they smell good, or do they smell bad? What's your nose meter tell you? Honestly.
You know what? I can't say they stink.
Okay, that's good.
Baseball is pretty average these days. They have the 4th best record in the league. Right
They
now.
do not. It's terrible.
In the National League, yeah,
the National League must be just stinking then.
It's terrible. The Padres are bad. The Braves are good.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Jays. Talk about average baseball. The Blue Jays lost the game. Let's get off the Brewers for a second.
Okay.
The Blue Jays lost the game 20-1.
Whoa.
20-1.
That beats the Brewers spanking that they had at Monday night.
They played the Rays and they lost 20-1.
I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that score before? Ever?
I've never heard of it getting that word. Not in a 9-inning game. Maybe in a series, but not in a 9-inning game.
Where was it? Do you know if it was at Tampa or at Toronto?
I think it was in Canada.
Can you imagine being the home team fan and your team goes down 20? At what point, AJ, would you leave a game? Would you leave a game at 10-1?
5.
5-1?
No, 5-0 in the 8th.
Oh, okay.
That's my rule.
Okay, that's your rule. Okay, so you think the Brewers are average? Is what I'm saying.
Average.
Okay.
But keep in mind, average is pretty good for a team without 4 stars.
Who are the 4 starters that they missed?
Woodruff, Miley, Lauer, and Woodruff, Miley, Lauer, and
Mitchell.
no, four starting pitchers.
Oh, and the starting center fielder, right?
Yeah, and the starting center fielder. So.
What's his name? I saw a couple nice catches. Yelich in left field.
He's been better on defense lately.
Yeah.
And his offense is picking up. I wish his average would pick up a little bit, but his offense is picking up.
His offense is picking up. He's fast. He has a terrible arm for throwing.
It's terrible. His accuracy, his motion is too long.
And he sucks at throwing.
Yeah, he does.
That's my technical, scientific version.
Yeah,
okay, so
he does.
The Brewers, will you be engaged and watch them throughout the whole season?
I will.
So should Brewers fans hang with the team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, keep in mind you got to keep in mind, as average as they are, they're in first place.
That's so uplifting. Thanks. That's why. Are they fun to watch?
They're define fun.
It's exciting when you go. They might not always win, but you'll be entertained.
I think they're what I like to call a true outcome team.
A true what?
Outcome team. They either hit bombs, walk, or they strike out. They don't steal a lot of bases, although they do steal more bases this year than their defense is fun. The rookies are fun.
Okay. Will the Brewers? It's almost June 1st. Will the Brewers make the playoffs this year?
Yes.
Ooh, you sound pretty definite on that.
Yes.
All right. For baseball, let's continue on baseball. All right.
You got the power rankings up?
No, but I want to talk about a team that's actually doing well. Baltimore Orioles.
Oh boy, yes.
What do you think of them?
I love them. They're fun. They're exciting.
They're fun.
That whole division is stacked though. So.
Yep, they are. Last night they beat the Yankees 3-1. They're 33-17.
Good, beat the Empire. Good.
For the second best record in baseball, behind division rival Tampa Bay.
Did you say second best record in baseball?
Yep.
That is amazing.
Unfortunately for them,
it's in the same division.
Yeah. Can the Orioles catch the Rays this year?
I just don't see it. They can't. Which means they'll be a wild card, which will suck for them.
That'll suck for them. Let's just see here.
Because being a wild card, you're in a 3-game series rather than a 5-game series.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, the Rays are 37-15.
Yeah.
The Orioles are 33-17. So the Orioles are three games back.
3 games back.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And the Yankees are 30-22, and they're 7 games back. The Red Sox are 26-24. They're 10 games back, and Blue Jays are in last place, and they have a barely over 500, but still over 500 record at 26-25.
Can you imagine this, Jack? Imagine this. There are 3 wild cards and 1 division winner. That means you could have 4 teams in the playoffs.
Red Sox aren't going to make it.
No, I'm not saying.
It could happen. Yeah.
Could have.
I don't like the Yankees, but they'll make it. Orioles will make it, and the Rays will make it. Between those two, I think it's between the Orioles and the Rays. Wow, going on a limb, I know, but still, it should be an interesting fight all year long between those two.
Yes. Yes, it should be. It should be.
All right, let's see. The Brewers are in first place, unbelievably, with a 27-23 record. They are 15-10 at home. They're 12-13 away from home. The last 10 games, they've won 4 and lost 6.
That's right.
Pirates.
They got
25
they got Burns and Freddie on them on this weekend though. So
What happened last time Burns pitched?
he got shelled.
That's right.
That's right.
Um,
He's due.
he's kind of like the center for the Lakers. What's his Anthony Davis? He has one good game, one bad game. One good game, one bad game.
Yeah. He's riding. Yeah. That's for sure. I feel glad he's not hurt right now.
Pirates are a game and a half back. Cardinals are only 5 back. I don't like the Cardinals. We haven't heard it last time. You mentioned the Padres before. They're 23-27. That's poor.
In that division, yes. By the way, the D-backs are in second place, I believe.
Yes, they are. They are a game and a half back at 29-21. Dodgers are in first. The Giants, who the Brewers always make look like World Series contenders, last night
they're 500.
They're 500 and they're 5.5 games back.
They're 8-2 in their last 10.
Yes. Well, if they keep playing the Brewers, they'll be 12-2. For God's sakes, they have 3 more games against them this weekend. It's a 4-game series. It's a long series. What's your prediction for this series?
2-2.
2-2. Okay.
We'll get the middle. We'll get the middle too.
Is Burns pitching tonight?
He's pitching on Saturday.
Okay.
By the way, there are, for all you Brewer fans out there, keep in mind there are 5 different start times on the homestand.
What? There's only 4 games. How can there be 5 different start times?
On the homestand.
Oh, okay.
Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Today at 7. Tomorrow, Sunday at 1.
Tomorrow for Saturdays at 7 also?
Saturday's at 3.
Saturdays at 3. Okay. All right. So
Which are you watching after the race?
I was going to say your race will be over, and you should be able to kick back and watch that.
Yeah, we'll be home.
Okay. So something else happened interesting in basketball last night.
The Celtics won?
Yep. I heard they really laid it on them. Did you watch it at all?
They whooped on them. I turned the game on and I turned the game on twice, and both times it was a 20-point game, so I turned it off.
I guess after a few minutes it was 20-5.
Yeah, it was 15-5 at the beginning of the game, and then I turned it off.
All right. So fearless prognosticator. It's now 3-2.
Yes.
And it's going back to Miami. What is your friend, the Celtics fan, predicting?
You know what he's predicting.
That they're going to get smacked around tomorrow and lose?
No, he's predicting history. Of course he is. Zach, by the way, he coaches at Marquette for the Marquette High School. He's the JV. He's a freshman coach. Zach, by the way, I love you. We haven't talked in years, buddy, but I love you. But you're gonna lose.
You haven't talked in years, and that's the message you're going to give him.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
No wonder you haven't talked in years.
No, it's one of those things where I had his number years ago, and I lost it when I got my phone. I lost my contacts when I got my phone. So
I got your number.
Yeah, that's all you need, buddy.
You're a bandwagon jumper. That's your number. All right. So what's going to happen? Next game is tomorrow night at 7:30 our time.
Max Strus will have a big game, and Miami will close it out.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Will it be close?
Yes.
Okay.
Miami by 4.
4?
Yes.
The Celtics are favored by 1.5.
Of course they are. As they should be.
They should be. They are the better team if you look at it on paper.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Unless Bam has a big game, then they're in trouble.
Bam.
He's not very good.
He's very streaky. All right. And then Hockey, the Golden Knights lost last night in overtime.
Sad day.
The Stars
it's 2-2?
No.
3-1.
Yeah, it's 3-1 The Vegas Golden Knights are still up on the Dallas Stars. The series goes back to Las Vegas tomorrow night. What's your prediction there?
Back to Las Vegas tomorrow. Oh,
Mhm.
Vegas will be crazy. I think Eichel's gonna have a big game. I think they're gonna win.
Okay. All right. So
They better close it out. The more life you give a team down 3-1. I know that's kind of an obvious statement, but the more life, especially if they go back home for a game 6, yeah, that's tough.
boy, you really go out on a limb with those
No,
predictions.
I know.
So you're predicting 2 closeouts at home by both the home teams tomorrow night,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm
Okay.
calling.
The first game with the Nougats doesn't start until the 1st, which I believe is next Thursday.
Yeah, yes, sir. Next
No
Thursday.
matter when this series ends, that's when the Nougats will get
Next
home.
Thursday and next Friday is opening day.
Oh, for the who?
For
The
baseball.
Chinooks?
For baseball.
The Chinooks?
Yes, sir.
How are they going to do this year?
They'll be all right. No, mostly Wisconsin kids. So hopefully we'll get some local fans out there. We'll get some local fans and families and stuff. It'll be good.
It's really a nice setting for a game.
Yes, it is, especially the ice cream stand.
Oh, that's the low point. Is the ice cream stand?
Yeah, it is very much so.
All right, I got a couple more things for you. You
I
ready?
got you. Go ahead, fire away.
Did you hear this? The Washington Commanders, the football team formerly known as the Redskins.
Yes.
Did you hear this?
They're sold.
No. Well, they're getting sold, but they tried to trademark the name Commanders with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office,
Of course.
and they were declined.
Why?
Because there are other commander. They're like commander games. There are commander football games. This is too close, so they can't own the name Commanders. So all the bootleggers are rejoicing. There is no officially licensed commander stuff because anybody can do it right now.
Oh, sweet.
And they might have to change their name again.
Just go with the what? I don't know. I think the football team was kind of corny. They might have to. What would they change it to?
Well, who knows? What do you think of the name Commander? Forget this trademark issue. Do you like the name Commanders?
No.
I mean, I get it. It's where the Joint Chiefs of Staff are, Washington D.C. the whole bit. The Pentagon's there, blah blah blah. But it's not that. It doesn't really. It's not that exciting.
It doesn't strike fear in my football team.
Well, and in all fairness, neither does Packers. I mean,
yeah, but the G is iconic, man.
Because it's been around for 100 years. It's a G. It's no big deal. What? It's true. What about what?
It's so true.
Well, it's so cool that Georgia is also using the same G. It's just black, for God's sakes, right?
Right. Yeah. It's pretty much the same outline too.
It is. So it's pretty sad, actually, when you think about it.
We should just put a giant P on our helmets.
Or a GB,
GB, that'd be awesome.
There's only a G. We're not the Green Packers.
No. Yeah,
right?
I know. We're not. Yeah, I know.
How about if we went BC for Brown County Packers? What do you think?
Brown County Packers.
Yes? Has some merit?
A little bit.
No, not much.
Not
All right.
much.
2 other things.
Gotcha.
Sunday. The biggest, largest, and most attended single-day sporting event on Earth occurs.
What is it?
The Indy 500.
You know what?
Hmm.
For some reason, I knew that was always a Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up, I always thought it was on a Monday.
Nope.
It's always on a Sunday, right?
Yep. And
Gotta love the milk, Jack. Gotta love
What?
the milk. Gotta love the milk.
well, the milk is a big controversy this year.
Why?
There is an anti-dairy group that wants them to stop using dousing the winner with milk.
Of course. What do they want to douse them in beer?
No, who cares? What do you like? If I gave you a glass of cold milk, would you drink it?
Of course.
Ooh.
Has to be chocolate though.
Oh well, that's no. They aren't dousing the winners with chocolate milk on there. What about regular 2%, 2% or whole?
Yes, 2%.
All right. Would you drink a glass? I said, here you go, AJ, to wash down your peanut butter Oreos. I'm going to give you a glass of milk.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Love it.
We'll have to see what Ben thinks. We have to ask Dr. Ben when he comes on about milk. See if he thinks it's any good. I'm with you on the chocolate milk. I'm all over that, but the regular milk, don't put it in front of me. And don't tell Dr. Ben this, but I'd put it on cereal, but we're not supposed to be eating cereal or his head will explode.
Really? We're not
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry, Ben.
well, you can apologize to him in person in a couple minutes. So did you know that? So over 300,000 people go in person to watch that. 300,000.
Now, my question is, can you camp on the infield or no?
I think so. I don't know if you can camp.
I know a lot of people that would just go there for the weekend. And that's like Road America. When Road America has NASCAR, or it's big in Elkhart Lake. If you ever get down here, vintage weekend. I know it just happened. They have vintage cars. These people bring their vintage cars and they race them on the track. But the night before the race, guess what they do? They drive through town.
Oh,
in these old 70s cars, and they're not insured because it would be too expensive to insure them.
Not insured?
Well, because they couldn't drive them, they're insured. They couldn't
Something's wrong with that.
They couldn't drive them on the racetrack.
Okay.
But it's kind of cool just to see the vintage cars.
I bet you it is. It's very cool.
Road America is really cool. If you ever get it.
300,000 people though. That's like, Michigan football gets 105,000. They always call it the big house. That's 3 of those.
That's 3 of those.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
It's the largest venue on the planet. God, no thanks.
300,000 people and cars going 105 miles, at least 105 miles an hour.
Right. You bet.
Are there any question for you, Jack? Are there any females in the race this year?
I don't know. The only one I've ever heard is Danica Patrick, right?
Yep, yes, sir. She used to date Aaron Rodgers. That's when Aaron Rodgers was actually good at football.
Is it her fault that he stinks now? She broke his heart? He never recovered?
No, it's his fault.
Okay. Good. One more thing starts this weekend, a major sporting event.
What is that?
The French Open.
Oh, oui. Yes.
Oui. You fraud. You didn't even know it was starting.
Nadal's hurt.
Oh, of course he is. Is he still going to play anyway?
No.
Oh, yes, he will. He'll come out and go,
No.
And if he's losing, he'll withdraw.
No, he already withdrew.
He is the world's biggest wuss, I tell you. I'm not a fan. Who's going to win it? If Nadal's not playing, he's won the most by far French Opens, but in history.
I want to see, and I'm not sure he's in anymore. I'm a big John Isner fan.
Really?
I am. Big fella can hit that ball really hard.
Well,
he doesn't move very well, but he can hit the ball really hard.
Well, I think in clay, movement's pretty important. Isn't grass like the fastest surface?
Grass is hard courts and grass are the fastest surface.
Okay. John Isner.
What?
You know who I think is the last American to win the French Open?
Who?
Michael Chang.
Yeah.
Do you even remember him?
I was young, really young.
You're young now. What are you talking about?
No, I was like little when Michael Chang was playing. Like little. And by the way, the last American to reach a final of a major,
Uh-huh.
Andy Roddick, in 2006
Really?
or 2008.
There are 9 Americans who have won the French Open.
List them.
I will. I'm looking up right now. For the men, Michael Chang, 1989. He's only 17 years and 3 months old.
Who? Which means what? What is he now? He's 40.
So that's 10, 20, 30. He's got to be like
48.
48. Yeah. All right. The next one, Jim Courier. Remember him at all?
Yeah.
You don't remember him, you liar.
No, you gotta remember, I watched highlights when I was a kid. So
He was 19. He won it in 1991 and in 1992. The former number 1 player was the youngest man to have reached the finals of all 4 Grand Slam singles tournaments. It was the first major he won was the French Open. Andre Agassi.
Andre and Steffi. Yay.
Andre won in 1999. After losing the first set to Andre Medvedev, Agassi came back to win his lone French Open singles title in 5 sets. And he won with that. It gave him the Grand Slam for his career. He won each one of the titles. Women. That's the rest of the Americans are women. This woman I've not heard of. Nancy Ritchie in 1968.
Oh, never heard of her.
Billie Jean King, 1972.
The legend.
Chris Evert.
Yep. She does tennis for ESPN now.
Yep. Listen to this. She won 1974, 1975, 1979, 1980, 1983, 1985, and 1986.
Oh, man.
So she won it 7 times. Everett won at least 1 major singles title, a record 13 years in a row.
That's
And a record 7 French Open singles titles that was only surpassed by Rafael Nadal in 2013.
That's longevity right there.
She was arguably the most dominant clay court player of all time. And then there's Martina Navratilova. She won it in 82 and 84. She's not American. What is she? And here's a name, Jennifer Capriati. She won it once.
Yep, I remember that name.
And then Serena won it 2002, 2013, 2015.
Serena.
Yeah.
By the way, have you ever seen a movie
What?
on her and Venus?
No.
Look it up. It's King Richard. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, it was just recently, right?
I watched it. It was really good.
Okay, I just got a note from Ben Quist. Dr. Ben, darn it, we wanted to torture him. He said, I woke up without a voice today. Well, that would have been the best time you would.
So I gotta stay.
That would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect. So I can stay on if you want me to hang out.
Sure. Well, we can talk. Is there anything? I pretty much have thrown the subject at you. Are there other sports that you want to cover before we talk about your event tomorrow?
There is one.
Okay.
I was gonna say this. The LA Clippers GM.
Oh yeah.
Just took a new position with the Washington Wizards, which gives him full control of the Wizards and the Mystics.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's unusual, going from one to the other like that, right?
And he gets full control of both. The
Full
Wizards.
control. Any news? Have you heard any more rumors on the Bucks coach?
Not yet. Nothing yet.
I haven't heard any other coaches, any other vacancies be filled either.
Nothing yet. Well,
It's
I
like-
think they're at a standstill right now. I think there's a lot of behind the scenes work that has to go down before they can announce.
Oh, sure. But I see like a lot of the names that you know. Atkinson, is that one you named?
Kenny, yes.
Kenny Atkinson. He was getting interviewed by somebody else. Nurse is always getting interviewed. So is Monty Williams.
Nurse looks like How do I say this respectfully? Nurse with the glasses looks like Poindexter or something like
that. Poindexter.
from the movie, from the show.
That's kind of a rip. You're getting a little hard edges on you in your old age, for God's sake.
No, okay. I don't know who I want as a coach right now. I don't know enough about these guys.
That's right. And the ones you never hear of could be the best ones. You just haven't heard of them.
Right. Adrian Giffen could be an all-time great coach.
That's right. You don't know. Kenny Atkinson could be. Who knows? He's never been a head coach, right?
He's been a head coach. He was a head coach with the Nets.
Really?
Before Nash.
Okay. I guess I'll believe you. All right. Now I want to talk about
the race.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of this thing again?
The Salute to the Troops half marathon. Okay.
And how long has your family been training for this? Because it's more than one bokini. It's like bokini bread. There's a bunch of bokinis in this one. It's not just one.
We've been training for months.
All right.
I haven't been training, but they have.
Well, you've been training your mouth. You're good at talking.
I've been training my butt. I have to sit.
All right. Salute to the troops. Here, let's see what I got here. Veterans Salute to the Troops. It's on Saturday, May 27th, 2023. Right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's the one.
So, about Salute to the Troops, about us. Our mission is to support local service members and veterans through advocacy, education, training, and supportive programming to promote awareness, foster camaraderie, and stimulate economic development in the community. They're a nonprofit dedicated to helping veterans. Well, what a great thing on Memorial Day weekend.
Right. I mean, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I have to get up at 5 tomorrow, but I don't care.
What? 5 is nothing.
Well, 5 for me is a little early.
Come on.
But I got to tell you a funny story. TJ said, call me when you get up tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not calling you at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, aren't you guys, so he's coming from, where is he coming from?
He's not going anywhere. He just want me to call him so I can say I'm ready for the race.
Oh, God. Let's see. So, look, starting location is Lakeside Park in Fond du Lac.
Yes, sir.
Start time, 7 a.m.
Yes, sir.
You can online registration. So if someone still wanted to register, they could online. Online registration closes at the start of the race. Participants can still register the day of the event. Racers must finish within 3 hours.
Good. We're planning on finishing in 2. That's good.
Okay. Awards are presented on race day to the overall male and female finishers, the top male and female finishers, in each age category, excluding the overall winners, and the top male and female veteran finisher. Well, that's cool. So if you're a veteran, it's a different deal. That's great. The top overall male and female finishers will receive a plaque. We are proud. The different age brackets are 0 to 14, ages 15 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, and then 70 plus.
I bet they don't have wheelchair vision, though.
I don't know.
Maybe they do.
I don't know. All right, so today the day you get to try your chair out?
Yes, sir.
And where are you getting the chair from again?
It's in my house.
I know, but
shout out Johnny Agar, My Team Triumph.
My Team. Okay, and did you get that idea from him?
Did I get that idea from him?
Hear about My Team Triumph?
No, it's out of Green Bay. My brother did.
Your brother did. Okay. Yeah, My Team Triumph is a team for anybody and everybody. Creates a teamwork approach of endurance athletics, providing specialized race equipment, facilitating training runs and lends race day support so people of all abilities can come together as a team an endurance event. The result, increased self-confidence, greater sense of purpose, and a more inclusive community. When you win with Team Triumph, the finish line is just the beginning. So let's see, it's going to give you more. You don't need any more confidence. You're already overconfident.
No, I'm excited. I'm very fired up.
You should be.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a great day for you.
We'll get done in 2 hours, then we'll have some refreshments. I don't know what we'll have. My brother was thinking Gatorade, which would be really cool.
Your brother's thinking what?
Gatorade, it's a Gatorade product.
Oh, okay. I think that's one of the new ones, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're going to have a blast. Are you? The agent's not running?
The agent is not running. He's supporting.
That wimp.
By the way, I do have one quick plug.
Okay, go ahead.
No school for me today, so I won't be in school today.
No school?
No school for me today.
You skipping out?
No, it's my buddy who runs my study hall is sick,
Mm-hmm.
and my principal is out. So
Okay.
I am taking the day off.
Okay. Well, that's probably better. Those kids would be in trouble if you got in there. You're kind of ornery today because you're getting anxious for this race.
No, I'm not ornery. I'm excited. I wouldn't know what to do if someone threw a banana at me though.
You know what to do.
I know what to do. I just can't clean it up. So I need an assistant in there for me to be successful.
I need an assistant.
You have one. It's me.
Oh, boy, if that's my assistant, my assistant needs assistance.
You're in trouble then.
Yes, no kidding. Between you and Blackie and Margot, that's a kind of a lame assistant team that I have.
Hey, don't take shots at Blackie.
Of course I can. He's my dog. How long have your brothers and your sister-in-law? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How long have they been training for this? Do you know?
3 months.
And they're all gonna run it, the half marathon,
They're all gonna push me.
and they're gonna take turns pushing you.
Yes, sir.
Man, I like to push you for 10 yards just so I could push you down over a hill or something.
It is downhill.
It is downhill. Well, that sounds wonderful. That's going to be really cool. Do you know if are there other people getting pushed in the race? Do you know, AJ?
I don't know. I'm sure there are.
Okay. Well, that's exciting. I am stoked for you. I don't like you typically, but in this case, I'll cut you some slack and root
And
for
Mel, quick, Mel, I will have a Mel's hat on. So I will.
you. Oh,
have
good.
Mel's hat on, so it'll be good to go.
Got to get at least a picture or two.
Yes, sir.
I want a picture of you with your team.
We can do that. I'm
Good.
sure my mom will take pictures as she's crying.
She's crying.
Well, she'll be so proud that she'll be crying. So.
That's nice. Yes, your mother's lovely. She's too good for the rest of you bokinis.
Yes, they arranged my room at my house. I got a new room.
Ooh.
I get to come home to a new room, so
Whoa.
I get to sleep out on the deck by the lake. So
Nice.
It's nice.
That's very nice. God, you got it pretty good.
Yes, and we get breakfast. We don't, and my brother's in-laws will be in town, so it'll be fine.
Nice. So, AJ, for Memorial Day, is there a parade in? You don't know because it's your first year living in Plymouth.
There's one in Plymouth. I don't know if I'll be awake.
Okay, there's one in Cedarburg at 9 a.m. and it starts at 9 a.m. It's at the corner. It starts at the corner of Columbia and Bridge and goes down Washington Avenue and then winds up at the American Legion Hall where you spoke to Rotary.
Yes, sir.
Someone mentioned you. I was at Rotary yesterday. Someone said, "Oh, AJ, it was such a good meeting." I said, "The only reason was I was there to help him."
Yeah, right. No, you're right. You're right. You can take credit for it.
No, they loved you. They don't know you well enough yet to know what a rascal you can be. The ornery side of AJ. So you got a big weekend. Tomorrow morning is the race. Tonight you go home.
Yes.
You're gonna sleep out in your new room tonight.
Yes, sir.
Nice. And then you have the race tomorrow morning. and
Yes,
the
sir.
Brewers are on in the afternoon.
Yes, sir.
There's hockey and basketball on Saturday night. Both teams trying to close it out.
Mhm.
Of the two, which one will you watch more of, hockey or basketball?
Basketball.
Okay.
Only because my affinity for the game.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason. Affinity? What is with you? Enticing affinity? Hey, are you and Bulldog doing little classes on the side that he's teaching you old fart words?
It's Big Word Friday.
Oh, my, big word Friday. AJ's big. All right, every Friday from here on out, you have to come up with a big word for the day.
Yeah, I got you. No,
Okay.
but it'll be fun. In all seriousness, guys, I'm very excited. I'm very fired up. And this is the last time I will go home for a while because my parents are renting out their house.
Oh, good for them.
They're renting out for a week or so in June. So, so I will. So I'll be excited. I'm excited
You
to
should
get-
be.
to see my family. And
Will you see your grandma?
yes, sir.
Good. Good.
That's always
You'd
the
be-
bonus. That's
Yes,
always
it
the
is.
bonus.
That is
Grandma,
a bonus.
it's always a bonus. It's a but I call her and she's like, she sent me the other day. She's like, I haven't seen him in a while. She saw me 2 weeks ago, but
That's a while.
yeah, so it'll be nice. We're going out for fish tonight. We're going out to the Bread and Bean. It's a really good restaurant in Sheboygan. So we're going
Excellent.
out to the Bread and Bean. We're bringing, I think, at least 12 people.
What?
Yeah. The kids get their own table.
Are you a kid?
Yeah, the grandkids get their own table.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, that's cool. So then Sunday will you watch any of the Indy 500?
I will. It's at 11 a.m., right?
I think it's early afternoon. I want to say like 12:30 or 12. I don't know what time. It's a long race.
Yes, it is.
500 miles, even driving that fast is
Yeah.
hours. Okay, so you'll watch some of that. Will you watch some of the French Open early rounds starting on Sunday?
It's too early.
Too early. Okay.
Not too early in the tournament either. It's just too early in the day.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Monday, you'll let us know. Monday you'll let us know if you can make it back or not, right?
Yeah, I'll be somewhere. I don't know whether, because I don't know. I think I'm returning here on Monday. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because I know I have counseling on Tuesday and work on Friday. So.
Okay. Well, just let us know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Last thing. Chinooki's open play this weekend.
The what? The Chinooks do?
Open play this weekend.
On the road, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you said they're gonna. Are they gonna make the playoffs this year? They didn't make it last year.
I got a good feeling about this year.
Okay.
Year two, we got the same general manager. He's been there for. Shout out to Eric. He's been there for 11 years. 11 years as GM.
Wow. Maybe the Brewers should hire him.
And also, there's a new GM in Sheboygan for their baseball team.
Sheboygan. Who cares?
Yeah, because Denny retired. Denny Moyer.
Okay. Do you know Denny?
Denny's been. Yes, I do. I worked for Denny for a summer.
You know everybody. All right. Well, I think it's about time for us to sign off, big guy.
What time for us to wrap it up?
Yep.
All right, guys. Everyone have a great weekend. Have a happy Memorial Day. Be safe. Most importantly, be safe, be smart, have fun. So, yeah. So.
And thank you to everyone who made the ultimate sacrifice for the U.S. so that we can enjoy the freedom.
Thank you. Remember to as much as this is a holiday and spend with friends and family, remember those who can't because they're either serving or paying the ultimate price for us to be free. So remember that too. So as you sit here with friends and as you get to hang out with your friends and family, remember those who can't because they made the ultimate sacrifice for us. So remember that.
You bet. Well said. I hate to agree with you, but I do on this one. All right. Have a safe weekend. Remember, we want some good pictures from the race.
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right. Take care, AJ. Have a great weekend.
You
Bye,
too.
everybody. See you next week.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.